All right, tonight on Undaunted, we have an August visitor. I'm not sure he has been part of Undaunted before, but you know what they say about giving honor to who honor is due? Yes, that is what we will be doing, especially on tonight's Undaunted. And so, a great Ambazonian activist has been recognized on the global scene. Are we excited? Yes. But we know that this particular recognition and this particular award will mean so much for the Ambazonian people. And so on this note, we say congratulations to our very own Pastor Komando. But before we get talking to Pastor Komando, I'm sure you've seen him on the screen here since we started tonight on Undaunted. We have this particular report about, the award that was given to him by Jethro International, which is in Brazil. So we will definitely get into a very brief discussion with Pastor Komando right after this particular report that Star Smart did specially for Pastor Komando and their award.
Oh yes, Oni. Good news, reaching Undaunted reveal yet another Ambazonian in the diaspora making strides. Some months ago, we were here celebrating the wins of Dr. Martin Mungwa, Fellow of the American Society of Civil Engineers, on his global recognition. And now in a remarkable achievement for Ambazonia, Ivo C. Komando, popularly known as Pastor Komando, has been honored with the prestigious title of Civil Diplomat Humanitarian Chaplain by Jethro International. Well, this recognition, awarded on July 4th, 2024, elevates Pastor Komando to a global platform where he can now contribute to fostering peace and humanitarian efforts worldwide. This honor highlights both the strides Ambazonians are making internationally and the significance of their work towards global peace and advocacy.
That's it.
José Marcelo do Nascimento 7875.
A little backstory on Jethro International, which is first a global peace organization. Jethro International is an esteemed global organization dedicated to promoting peace, resolving conflict, and providing humanitarian support, operating in over 190 countries. Jethro International grants the title of Civil Diplomats to individuals who have demonstrated a commitment to peace and humanitarian values. These diplomats are recognized much like political diplomats, with the distinction that their focus lies in addressing crisis, conflict, and disasters in a non-partisan humanitarian capacity. Their interventions are often crucial in situations where impartiality is needed to mediate disputes or resolve conflicts without favoritism. Now, by becoming a civil diplomat humanitarian chaplain, Pastor Komando joins a respected international network of peace ambassadors, including other influential figures in humanitarian efforts. With this title, he gains the ability to engage with governments and key decision makers in over 190 countries that recognize the Jethro International. Now, his new status also affords him the privilege of accessing United Nations programs as an observer, amplifying his ability to bring global attention to pressing issues. This achievement is particularly significant for the Ambazonian cause. As a newly minted civil diplomat, Pastor Komando can leverage his platform to advance awareness of Ambazonians' ongoing crisis. His diplomatic status gives him a voice in international forums where he can advocate for peace, justice, and humanitarian assistance in regions affected by conflict, especially his own home country, Ambazonia. Now, Jethro International is closely aligned with the Martin Luther King peace movement, an organization rooted in the ideals of nonviolent activism and social justice. This connection reinforces Jethro International's credibility and its commitment to advancing global peace initiatives in line with the principles of equality and human dignity championed by Martin Luther King Jr. Now, for Pastor Komando, this affiliation opened doors not only to global peace missions, but also to building strategic partnerships that can strengthen the Ambazonian struggle for liberation. As an advocate for peace, Pastor Komando's role as a civil diplomat allows him to contribute meaningfully to resolving conflict and promoting the welfare of marginalized communities worldwide. And what better country to start from if not his own? A lot we're anticipating. Well, Pastor Komando's achievement is a shining example of Ambazonians in the diaspora making impactful strides on the global stage. Like other Ambazonian figures who have achieved similar recognition, he is committed to using this new status to further the Ambazonian struggle for liberation. His appointment reflects the increasing involvement of Ambazonian leaders in international humanitarian and peace-building efforts, bringing global attention to the Ambazonian cause and the challenges that they face. Now, by aligning with organizations like Jethro International, Ambazonian leaders can present their case on global platforms, ensuring that the plight of their people is recognized and addressed by the international community. This recognition marks a significant step forward for Ambazonia, as Pastor Komando's diplomatic role offers the potential for greater visibility and advocacy on the global stage. Pastor Komando's recognition by Jethro International as a civil diplomat humanitarian chaplain is not just an individual accomplishment, but a milestone for the Ambazonian movement. His appointment signifies the growing influence of Ambazonian leaders in global peace and humanitarian efforts, offering a platform for international advocacy and dialogue. Now, through his new role, Pastor Komando is poised to make significant contributions to global peace while also advancing the Ambazonian cause, ensuring that the struggle for liberation remains at the forefront of the international attention. Now, that is some good news from here. Over to you now, Onyi.